The archaeological site at Changkilo in Peru has been a source of fascination for experts for over a century. Initially believed to be a site for cult rituals, the true purpose of the complex remained a mystery until recent discoveries shed light on its significance. The site consists of 13 remarkable stone towers, 2 observation platforms, 1 temple, and defensive walls, all strategically designed to deter unwanted visitors. Dating back 2,300 years, the Changkilo complex continues to astound researchers with its sheer magnitude and architectural brilliance. Although people in the 19th century were aware of the impressive stone towers, it was not until the 21st century that a comprehensive study revealed their actual purpose. The University of Leicester's Professor Clive Ruggles expressed his astonishment upon witnessing the site, emphasizing the significance of its discovery. Situated in the Chasma Valley Desert on the coast of Peru, the Changkilo complex spans an enormous 1.5 square miles, equivalent to approximately 726 football fields. The 13 towers, varying in height from 6 to 20 feet, are rectangular in shape and remarkably well preserved despite their age. However, it is not just the physical appearance of the towers that captures attention. It is their arrangement and accessibility that offer vital clues to their enigmatic purpose. A closer inspection reveals that the towers are arranged in a north to south alignment along the ridge, with evenly spaced gaps between them. This distinctive arrangement creates a serrated view, hinting at a previously unknown purpose for the site. Each tower features 2 staircases carved into its structure, allowing visitors to ascend and enjoy a panoramic view. However, it becomes clear that the towers were not solely intended for offering a vantage point. Their purpose goes beyond providing a better view of the horizon. During the 1800s, Changkilo caught the attention of researchers who proposed various theories regarding its purpose. Some believed it to be a site for ritual battles or conflicts due to the layout of the 3 buildings within the complex, which were surrounded by high walls resembling fortifications. The presence of stone towers and the site's strategic positioning on a ridge added to the notion of a defensive stronghold. This interpretation aligned with the broader context of the early Horizon period, circa 400 BC, in Peru, which witnessed the construction of similar fortified structures. However, a closer examination of the 3 buildings at Changkilo revealed significant flaws in the fortress theory. The solid construction of the walls was compromised by multiple entrances, rendering the buildings easily penetrable by invaders. It became clear that Changkilo did not function as a conventional fortress, raising questions about its true purpose. In the early 21st century, researchers embarked on a comprehensive investigation of Changkilo, leading to a groundbreaking revelation. The remarkably well-preserved interiors of the buildings indicated that they were meticulously maintained, suggesting a different interpretation. Archaeologists postulated that Changkilo housed a temple at its core and served as a site for ritualistic practices. However, the specific nature of the cult and the object of worship remained unknown. In 2013, Professor Brian Cox visited Changkilo for his BBC show, Wonders of the Universe. Describing the ancient civilization that constructed Changkilo as an enigmatic and largely unknown nation, Cox highlighted the challenge of deciphering the purpose behind the buildings. With no historical records or traces of the civilization's language, researchers had to rely solely on the architectural features and structures themselves. The walls of Changkilo were once adorned with vividly painted figures, and though most of the decorations have eroded over time, remnants provided crucial evidence. By carefully analyzing the surviving fragments and considering other elements of the site, experts pieced together the puzzle. Standing in specific locations within Changkilo allowed one to experience its true purpose as intended by its builders. In conclusion, the archaeological site at Changkilo in Peru has captivated experts for over a century. Recent discoveries and extensive research have unveiled its true purpose as a complex comprising stone towers, observation platforms, a temple, and defensive walls. While initially mistaken for a fortress, Changkilo's well-preserved interiors and unique architectural arrangement point to its significance as a site for ritualistic practices, although the specific details of the ancient civilization and its worship remain shrouded in mystery. The ongoing exploration of Changkilo continues to provide valuable insights into the ancient past of Peru and the cultural practices of its enigmatic builders. In 2007, Dr. Ivan Gazy and Professor Ruggles published a report in the journal Science about their findings on the Changkilo complex in Peru. Dr. Gazy, a Yale anthropology student at the time, had initially visited Changkilo to study fortresses, but soon realized something didn't add up. His measurements and observations revealed that the 13 towers in the complex were aligned with the movements of the sun throughout the year, indicating that they served as an ancient solar observatory. The two observation points located 750 feet away from the towers on the east and west sides were crucial to this discovery. By noting where the sun appeared in relation to the towers, one could determine the time of year. The towers effectively functioned as a calendar, allowing the ancient civilization to track the passing of seasons and make agricultural and religious decisions accordingly. This revelation was groundbreaking because it showed that the Changkilo complex was an early example of a solar observatory and predated similar structures in Europe by 1,800 years. It also preceded any similar buildings made by the Mayans by approximately 500 years. The research demonstrated how ancient civilizations in the Americas had advanced knowledge of timekeeping and astronomical observations. Dr. Gazy and Professor Ruggles proposed that the 13 towers served not only as a means to track the seasons, but also as a symbol of power and authority. Similar to the Inca king who used the sun to make political decisions, the owners or operators of the towers may have conveyed their control over the sun and the people. The size of the observation points suggested that only a select few, possibly priests, had access to the vantage point, emphasizing the exclusive nature of their power. Changkilo continues to be an important archaeological site, providing insights into the lives and practices of the ancient civilization that built it. The impressive stature and meticulous alignment of the complex have captivated researchers like Professor Ruggles, who considers it one of the most exciting archaeoastronomical sites he has encountered. By deciphering the purpose and significance of Changkilo, experts gain valuable knowledge about the civilization's cultural, religious, and political aspects. In summary, Dr. Gazy and Professor Ruggles discovered that the Changkilo complex in Peru was an ancient solar observatory consisting of 13 towers aligned with the movements of the sun throughout the year. This early example of timekeeping and astronomical knowledge predated similar structures in Europe and the Mayan civilization. The towers also symbolized power and authority, likely reserved for a select few within the ancient civilization. Changkilo remains an intriguing site that sheds light on the practices and beliefs of its builders, offering valuable insights into the ancient past of Peru. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel for more updates.